I'm always very good about getting an annual physical and seeing my OBGYN. I get my mammograms. I've gotten them every year since I was 40, but I'm a PhD student now and very, very busy. And so I almost put it off this year. I had never had a problem with one, so just assumed that this year would be exactly the same. And within about 24 hours of that first mammogram, I got a call back that something was abnormal. I had both my screening mammogram and my follow-up mammogram at the Suburban Pavilion at Lancaster General Health.
We had about a week and a half to kind of prepare for the news that may be coming. The diagnoses of cancer, it was overwhelming to hear those words. How do we tell our kids, or when do we tell our kids? And
we sat down and talked about it.
And at first I was a little shocked. I didn't really know how to feel at first, and it took a while for me to settle into the fact of what was happening.
The doctors all unanimously had recommended a bilateral mastectomy. We were hooked up with a plastic surgeon from Penn Medicine. The options really became about reconstruction. So we spent more time talking with our doctor down in Philadelphia to see what his recommendations were. And he worked in conjunction with the surgeon that was here locally in Lancaster. And together, the two of them formatted my treatment plan. We were presented with the option that we could keep much of my actual skin due to the location of the tumor. I'm left with a much more natural looking appearance. The doctors really encouraged me not to drop out of my PhD program and not to take a medical leave, but to still take a credit caseload. So I had 7 credits while I had a bilateral mastectomy and reconstruction. Our surgery was right downtown at LG Health. We were able to have our boys visit and friends and family visit. The plastic surgeon from Philadelphia actually came here and did the surgery, and I was able to have follow-up with a local plastic surgeon. My type of cancer was actually less receptive to chemotherapy, and instead, I'm on a medication for the next 10 years. But I have very few side effects, and I didn't lose my hair. I haven't been dealing with the fatigue that a lot of other people deal with. So I think that was actually much more important to me.
I was really proud of her. I thought she fought through it like a champ, didn't back down from anything, and always wanted to keep on moving forward.
I feel fantastic. I did a class called Body Attack yesterday at the gym, lifting weights, doing cardio, no side effects for meds. I feel great.
She's a big kayaker. She loves to kayak. She likes riding her bike with my dad a lot.
I'm so thankful, particularly for my one doctor looking me right in the eye and saying, "You do not need to take a medical leave from school. You are going to be just fine." And I think hearing those words from every single doctor, "You're going to be just fine." One of my surgeons actually called me the night before surgery just to ask if I was okay and see how I was doing. And I don't think that I'll ever forget that. And I think I'm just so thankful for the time that they invested in us and the care and the concern and just the great work that they did.
thank you is too simplistic. I don't know the right word to say, but we are so grateful for the quality of care that we've received.